Hi, everyone. How are you, Cass?
I'm good.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Thanks. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning, I'll be honest.
No?
Oh, well, we sleep with our window open, so it was cold.
No.
My bed was warm, and so I was like, I don't want to get up. And then I got my shower, and I had like no hot water until like halfway through my shower.
How come?
But I'm wide awake.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I
There
don't
you
know. It like I would turn it to go hotter, and it would actually go colder.
Oh.
Finally, I got it to a temperature, and then it was nice and hot. But by that point, I was already like done. So I like soaked in it for a few minutes and I got out.
Well, so you're refreshed and ready to go today.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
So, for all you people, I don't know how many of you guys got to watch the Big Al Zoom last night.
9 of us last night. I counted.
How many?
49.
49. One short of 50. That's so amazing.
That's kind of estimating because, I mean, Lisa and Randy's group was it was a small square, but from my trying to count everybody, yeah, it was about 49 people.
Because Cal said there was probably 20 or 22, I think he said, at Randy and Lisa's.
I counted more than that. I got 26.
Oh, cool.
28. I counted 28 people there.
Mm-hmm. So what was your big takeaway from it? Would it be okay if I asked you what your big takeaway was?
First we talked about our wording and how our wording is so important in how we talk to people. And I guess that was my big takeaway. That was the whole thing it was on, and I absorbed all of it. It was more of a refresher for me. I've seen Big Al before.
Yeah, me too.
And he talked about that and about closing the last time I saw him. So it was more of a refresher, but it was something that I had completely forgotten.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's so true. Like, I like what he said. People make their decision before you even tell them the facts.
Yeah.
Right?
He says where is it? Yeah, people make a quick decision before they have all the information.
Mm-hmm.
He used the restaurant as an example. So how many of you drive up to a restaurant, you've never been to it? Me and Kyle did this on the way home. We went to the Burner, between Revy and...
Did you?
Yeah, so we stopped in there. We've driven by it. It looks super cool. We had never seen the menu. We had no idea, right? But we had already made our decision before we had even left Vernon that that's where we were going for lunch because it looked cool, right? Like, so we make our decisions before we go. And it was cool inside, but the food was okay.
Yeah, I've been there before. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, so that I like how he used that as an example. How many of us do that? We don't go, oh, well, let me Google and see if these are all organic, and let me Google and see what menu is, though I have done that before to a restaurant. Let me Google how long the owner's been in business. Let me Google, we don't do that. We see a cool restaurant or we hear from a friend that it's good and we just go check it out.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So that was my key takeaway, that people, it really matters the first few things you say to somebody, what you're saying, right? Because if I came up to you and I said, so Cass, I joined this new company and I was wondering, what would you do?
Well, I don't know. I would be skeptical. I'd instantly, sorry, I have to let my dog in. I would be instantly going, what does she want? How much is it going to cost? Is it a pyramid? Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've already, because I'm getting those icky feelings of that negative feeling, I'm already going, no.
Right. So let's think of another example. What if I said,
would you be this is what he used. His was, so I just started this. I guess that's what you used. I don't know.
How about if we said, so I know these great products.
And all of a sudden people are thinking money.
Mm-hmm. Or what was another one? So I just joined Plexus, and it's amazing. And it has it's been in business since 2008, and it has been in the top 500.
You Plexus vomit on people?
Yeah. So what was his?
So he said, I didn't write down his bad examples. I wrote down all his good ones.
Which is good.
So he said, instead, have these 5 words as your main words. Get used to saying them all the time. Would it be okay if? Would it be okay if? And his examples were, would it be okay if you could retire in 5 years with a full paycheck?
Oh, yeah. See, instantly I'm like, yeah.
Would it be okay if you could work from the beach?
Oh, yeah.
Would it be okay if you could fire your boss?
Yes.
Would it be okay if you could delete your alarm clock app?
I like that one. That was a good one.
Well, because he's like, if you could throw away or you could sell your alarm clock, that was it. What if you could sell your alarm clock? And he had done it with some other people, and they're like, well, that won't work because we don't have an alarm clock. We use our cell phone.
Yeah.
I really liked this one. What if you could go on 5 coffee dates a day and call it a day?
Would it be okay if you could go on 5 coffee dates? Yeah. Yeah.
The other one was, would it be okay if you tuckered your children out because you had more energy than them?
Yeah. So I was thinking about this one, right? And I'm like, so how do you, okay, can we kind of do a little bit of role playing just so I can figure it in my mind, right? So let's say that you are a potential for me.
Okay.
And I'm sitting down in a restaurant and you come in.
Okay.
So you come in, and I'm like, hi, Cass, how are you? And you're like, fine. And then, I can't just say, would it be okay if, you can't just start a conversation like that, can you?
It depends on the situation, I think.
That's it, exactly. So we have to figure out when it's best to use that.
So I think if you've got a friend on Facebook that is complaining about being tired all the time, and
that would be good.
That would be a perfect time to private message her and be like, would it be okay with you if you could have energy that sustained your kids? Would it be okay with you if, that's a good time. If you're one-on-one with a person, don't start a conversation like that, because instantly they're going to be like, whoa.
I don't know if they're going to.
If you did right off the bat,
so
you said, hey, how's it going? And then jumped into it,
yeah. So what if somebody says, so Cass, what do you do for a living now? What are you doing lately?
Well, I work at a golf course, and I'm on the beverage cart and in the pro shop and the cafe.
Oh, okay. No, see, I was gonna pretend that you were the person. Okay, so you do all that, and I'd say, okay, well, would it be okay if you made even more money, but you actually got to sit on the beach and do
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to lead into it. Sometimes you have to ask them a question to get them talking about certain things. I find when you're having a coffee date and you're just chatting with somebody, they're going to bring something up that you're in your head. You're going, oh.
Would it be okay if?
Or, oh, Plexus, right? That's when it's, would it be okay if?
Yeah. So I think, thinking about it overnight and stuff, I was thinking, my heart really is not so much in signing up a whole ton of people. My heart is in actually helping people feel better, right? So, but I do want them to join the business as well. For their sake as well as mine. So I think that my favorite go-to line will be, I don't know, I'm just going to try it out, will be, would it be okay if you could feel better, feel like Benjamin Button, And no, let's try it again. Sorry. Would it be okay if you woke up every day like Benjamin Button, feeling younger instead of older? And then they'd be like, well, yeah. And I would be like, would it be okay if you could help other people feel that great as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to go with it.
Nice.
I really liked it though last night. So in some...
I used this what if in my previous business. I've used the would it be okay if scenario, and it works because it really does. It brings their guard comes down.
Yeah.
I forgot about it.
Yeah. I know. I saw him too a couple of years ago, and it was much longer than last night's presentation, but it was so good. And he's so funny, hey?
Oh, he's hilarious.
And you really have to listen to every word because he's throwing jokes in there all the time, right?
It's kind of hard to take notes sometimes because you're like, wait, I'm missing something. Hold on. And you forget what you're writing about. And last time I saw him, I bought all of his audio CDs.
Yes, you did. You did.
I have two big boxes of CDs.
Yeah.
And I have a book of his too. Or I did. I don't know where it is.
Yeah. So last night we did it over at Darlene Temple's house.
I had a little Plexus party in Sundry.
It was fun. I tell you, I really like Darlene. She's so fun. And Bruce too. Like they were both, me and Chuck got along so good with them. It was fun.
Well, that's good.
Unfortunately, Rosie got the flu, so she couldn't make it. And there was, it seemed like everybody else had something else going on or whatever. But I've recorded it, so if anybody would like a copy of it, let me know. I haven't checked out the recording to make sure it's really good, but
yeah, no, it was good. It was nice to see that many people on there. There was, like Lisa and Randy had about somewhere between 22 and 28, and then there was the four of you, and then the rest of us just on our own. But
well, there was Rick and Julie. They were together.
Yeah, they were together. Yeah, that's right. No, it was great. It was a lot of fun, and I really encourage, it really does pump you up. Like I really encourage people to take part in these Zooms. I mean, you can easily turn off your camera and turn off your mic so that nobody hears you. I was a greaseball last night. Okay, guys, like my hair was bad. It was like I had a headband on, pulling my bangs back and my hair in a pony. Mom likes to call me a coon or say that I look like I have cancer when I do this.
Well, it looks like she's chemotherapy because she's like got no hair because it's blonde, so it doesn't really show. Anyways, yeah.
Anyway, so that's what I looked like. So of course I don't want everybody to see me like that. So I just turned my camera off. Nobody saw me. Saw my profile picture.
Yeah. Well, no, you didn't even see the profile picture. You just saw a little white man.
Well, like that.
Little shadow. But there was quite a few of you guys that did that. So
yeah. And so it's super simple. You don't even have to have your name. There's people on there that I didn't know who they were.
I know.
Numbers. I was like, oh,
the numbers. And
Zoom is really easy to do. It's so beneficial and it can be discreet.
Yeah, it is. It's an awesome app. And actually we use it now for family as well, right? We do our family talks now. I love that. That's fun because we're all spread out. Yeah,
I figured it out. Jake is now the furthest away.
Yep.
And me and Jessica, you are smack in the middle of us because it's both 6 hours for both of us to get to you.
Mm-hmm. So Christmas at my place.
Yeah.
Anyways, what else is? Oh, I was going to talk about December 1st to 4th. Now I know it's your anniversary.
It is my very first anniversary, so I will not be taking part, which I'm kind of sad about because it is such an amazing opportunity. Like, I have wanted to go to this event the last 3 years since I started network marketing, and it's finally something that's doable.
Well, I know.
From my husband.
Would it be okay if you guys had your anniversary in Vernon?
But we would be spending it at the event the entire time.
Well, but your anniversary technically isn't until the 5th.
Which
It's
is
over on the 4th.
Which is a Monday. No. But, so what is this event? Tell them about it.
Okay, so Eric Worre, if you guys don't know who Eric Worre is, type in Eric Worre, and it's Eric, E-R-I-C, Worre, W-O-R-R-E. Now, he is like, what would you say, the biggest guru of network marketing.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty accurate.
He's written like the holy Bible for network marketing called Go Pro.
Yeah.
And so seriously, we always recommend it to all of our network marketers to read that book.
So if you want to do this event, I highly recommend reading that book. And right now you can get it for $7 on his website.
Good tip. Anyways, it's a really good book. Just walks you all through the basics of how to be a network marketer. So anyways, Eric Worre is hosting a 3-day event. He does this every year, and he goes to different places. Like, I don't know where they're at this year, actually.
Pretty sure it's Vegas this year.
Anyways, and he calls in all these other big wigs to this 3-day event as well.
Robbins.
Tony Robbins is one of them. I can't even remember who's all in there this year. Do you?
No.
I just remember Tony Robbins. But anyways, so it's a 3-day event. It costs like a fortune to go to, but everybody that has gone is like on fire when they're done. They are ready to rock and roll the business. They just feel like they're solidly planted and ready to go. So Randy and Lisa, they were smart, and they bought a package so it's via satellite. They can watch it via satellite. So they've opened up their home for 3 days in Vernon. I think it was $25 a person or $45 a couple, something along that lines that you pay, because they had to pay for the satellite. They want to be reimbursed. And you can partake in this 3-day event. Now, I know there's others wanting to do this. I've talked to the team here, and I have not gotten any positive feedback on it. I know that Darlene is going Vegas sometime around that time, and nobody's going to be around, or they're just not interested in partaking. So the only people that I know in Alberta that are interested is Rick and Julie.
Yeah, and it's such I get it. It's a big thing. It's a lot. It seems like a lot to travel to Vernon, and that little bit of, but really, so this event.
Well,
just the event alone in Vegas is something like $1,500.
But now Rick and Julie have opened up their home. They said they're willing to do it and host it and open up their home in Chestermere. I hear they have a beautiful home. It would be perfect. So that's something that if any of you guys watching are interested in, please let us know right away so we can get something going.
Yeah. Yeah. I think somebody said to do it via satellite, it's close to $200. So if you guys did it at Rick and Julie's, which is amazing that they're opening up their home for this, because again, this is such a big and amazing event. I mean, you get 4 people together, it's $50 a piece.
Yeah. Yeah. So I haven't responded to Rick and Julie yet. Sorry, Rick. But because I'm kind of praying about it, trying to figure out what the best option is. So yeah, I'm hoping to partake either in Vernon or maybe in Chestermere. We'll see. And Chestermere is just outside of Calgary, if nobody knows that.
Yeah, I know. That's so, it's pretty amazing. It's something that I'm hoping next year I can partake in. And the hubby will just have to deal with it.
Yeah. Well, it might not be the same weekend next year.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? And you know what was really cool last night, too, is that Caroline was on the call. So she was able to talk to us a little bit about upcoming events. And I'm so excited about that because they're really trying to help us out in Alberta. Like, that's so cool because we're going to have Super Saturday. That's in January in Alberta in Edmonton. And then November, they are having an event in, I don't have my notes here. Tabor, I think, Edmonton, and possibly red deer. I've been pushing for red deer.
Why have you not informed me of this?
I am right now.
Thanks.
Anyways.
I like to plan.
Anyways, so that's really cool. So they're planning. Well, this is through Eva. Eva and Caroline are working together. Eva is our diamond in Alberta.
In Canada.
In Canada. So they're kind of working out the details on that right now. So that'll be in November. I don't have specific dates. I think the red deer one was November 17th tonight or somewhere around that area. I'm not 100%, but I will make sure that you all know.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. And then I think they were saying, well, they weren't 100%, but probably at Super Saturday in Edmonton, they will announce maybe where conference will be next year.
Pretty sure they did last year.
But where are you hoping for? I'm hoping for Seattle.
Really? I don't think Seattle's big enough to hold us.
Yes, it is. They have lots of huge conference centers there.
I know, but Vegas wasn't big enough to hold us, and it's bigger than Seattle.
Well, and there's talk, too, about dividing it, right? So east and west.
No, bad idea.
I know, I don't really like that either, but, I mean, they're getting so huge, right? Like you said, Vegas was almost too small, right?
Yeah. See, I'm thinking like LA or New York.
LA would be nice, too. I'm just thinking the drive to Vegas, I mean, it was kind of fun, right? Like I'll have memories to cherish the rest of my life with that. Tammy and Adrian, you guys rock, and Jake and Diane. It was so much fun. Anyways, but it would be nice to just go a shorter distance.
But LA is not much further than Seattle.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's about equivalent to Las Vegas.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I would really like New York, but that's just because I really want to go to New York.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't want it to be New York because we...
you want to focus on New York, not
Plexus.
I know that a lot of these conferences are held in Orlando, Florida. That would be a nice warm place to go.
Yeah. I just don't like flying into Florida.
I know the turbulence is so bad. The wind, I know. You feel like, okay, the plane's going and it's like boom, boom, boom. And you're like, and last time the wings are like going, and I was like going, okay, we're going to die.
I know. Last time we flew in, I just started, I was praying and then I just started singing like old, like Jesus Loves Me and this little Bible.
You were singing this on the plane?
In my head.
Oh, okay. Here I am picturing Cassie going, Jesus loves me, this I know.
No, I was just, just singing it to myself. But I was just freaking out. And we had to fly in to Florida a total of 4 times. No, twice. And yeah, I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're really getting off topic today. I'm sorry, guys. We're just like rambling into our own conversations. Anyways.
Team, where do you think they should have convention next year? I'm curious what your thoughts are. Where's a big spot that can hold all of us? Because last year there was, just shy of 12,000 people with a wait list.
Was it 12,000 or 24,000?
No, 12,000.
Oh, yeah, right, because they're expecting it to double. So next year they say it'll be 24,000 because it's doubled every year.
Yeah, and there was a wait list last year. Right? So it's going to be big. So think of a spot and let us know what you think, where you think it'll be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? Who was I talking to? Anyways, you know how Plexus is always so into wanting to know what's going to help us the most? You know what I was thinking would be a great idea for them to do? Once you hit like Ruby, you should get free cell phones from them. They could get sweet deals from Samsung or whatever, right? And be able to give, wouldn't that be sweet?
Except for the problem is that if you have a contract already.
Well, yeah, but yeah, I suppose. But I was like, that'd be sweet, because what is the most used thing in our business? Our cell phones.
Cell phones. And both of mine are crapping out on me.
Both?
Mm-hmm.
You have two?
My phone and my computer.
Oh, see. Well, yeah, maybe we should get free computers once we hit Ruby.
Only
What?
But only if it's a Mac.
Well, that would be super nice, but yeah. Anywho, we've been on here for half an hour now, so.
And kind of rambling.
And rambling. So we will chat with you all guys. We'll chat with you all tomorrow or next Wednesday. And you guys have a great week. And don't forget, what's the line?
Would it be okay if?
Would it be okay if I shared this video with you? Okay.
All right.
Ciao. Bye.